Shalom. I like to say all praise is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. This is, we're in the time of civil war, racial war or tensions, what in the air. You have the Haitian migrants who are in Ohio and certain states of America, and the Edomites are upset, right? And Haiti's been catching hell, right? From basically from 2010, the earthquakes. There was another earthquake. The president of Haiti was assassinated. Right now, there's no standing president of Haiti, so the Haitian been catching hell, right? And
Springfield.
I'm gonna just play this,
In Springfield.
right? Like this is just this is just a big mockery.
In
I'm
Springfield.
gonna just play this, great, I'm gonna play it.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pet.
In Springfield,
Yeah, so
they're eating.
all of this is just like a mockery. It's just gonna Salakia. This shit is just a mockery, man. I'm gonna just play this quick.
The landlords make the people move out so they can rent to the Haitians to get more money. It's bullshit. You go to the grocery store, there's no...
Hopefully it doesn't echo. If it does echo, I apologize, okay?
The landlords make the people move out so they can rent to the Haitians to get more money. It's bullshit. You go to the grocery store, there's no fucking groceries because, they give them $3,000 a fucking month plus food stamps. I'm an American, just like you. And these motherfuckers come from Haitianville, wherever the fuck they're from, and they get everything. They get medical care paid and everything. It's bullshit.
Where are they getting the money?
The government. They said it's a fucking program for them to...
For like migrants, like asylum seekers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So
they're like...
all of this is just gonna be a recipe for a disaster, right? Because they're bringing the Haitians, and they're setting them up nice, right? So the average Edomite, they're upset, and this is gonna cause a race war, man. All right.
roaches, man.
Yeah, I get along with them as long as they don't go pulling their crazy machetes when they're out mowing their grass with it.
Have they brought out machetes?
Oh yeah, that's how they trim their yard.
Actually?
Yeah, it surprised me they let them all in.
This is right now, like, this is the racial tension, man, and this is gonna be Levi, right? This is Genesis 49:1. And Jacob called unto his son and said, gather yourself together that I may tell you that which shall befall in the last days. So we're in the last days, right? And Jacob, he's telling his sons the thing to look out for in the last days, right? And we're in the last days, right? And it says, Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation, right? With Simeon and Levi, right? That's in so-called like Dominican Republic and Haiti, right? It was all one island called Hispaniola, but it was divided. Yeah, the French and then the Spanish, basically, it was divided, right? You had the whole Haitian Revolution and stuff, and basically they got their freedom, right? And they were living very good for hundreds of years until like the Haitians like went down, right? And basically the French and all these different world governments are in debt to a French and America and stuff, right? But it said instruments are cruelty are in their habitations, so that's in their whole your voodoo and the whole like brujeria. That's the Spanish, type of over there in like Dominican Republic, they do a lot of witchcraft, right? And I don't know, like we don't know if what's going on, but this is just propaganda too, right? They're saying they're eating cats and all dogs and all this shit, right? But even if they're bugged out, right? But it says that instruments are cruelty on the habitation, so they're doing a lot of sacrifices, they're doing a lot of stuff. So these Edomites are scared, man. Oh my soul, come not into their secret, unto their assembly, mine honor. Be not be not now united, for in their anger they slew a man, and they self will they dig down a wall, right? And that's what happened, right? Because Simeon and Levi, they had a sister named Diana, and the Hamites, right? They basically took Diana, all right, and basically you know they were gonna like they had like a treaty, right, and they were gonna be circumcised, right? This is I forgot what city it was, but basically they had to be circumcised, and basically Simeon and Levi, right, they basically went and they killed a lot of those Hamites, for their like for their sister Diana, right? And then Jacob was upset, right? And you know because that was the like when Jacob and his sons were dwelling in the land of Canaan, right? So it was looking very bad, but Simeon and Levi, they're very bold, man. They're very bold and slew those damn Hamites, man. Cursed be their angry, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it is cruel. I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel. So the Levites, right? They had Levitical cities all throughout the 12 tribes, throughout the land of Israel. That was formerly known as the land of Canaan, but basically, we, after when Joshua came and whatever, and then he gave them, he like divided the lands of the tribes throughout the land, and basically, you had the Levites, the sons of Aaron, that they lived. They had like they had like they had like like they had Slakia. The words slipping out of my tongue. But basically, they had like suburb cities or like Levitical cities, right? Basically, and that's what there was going on. Right, but I'm gonna play this, right? Because this thing is gonna lead to nothing but disaster. So we know that 2025, or even like even before 2025, like I believe that we don't know who's gonna win, but it's all set up regardless, right? Because not Trudeau, Trump and Kamala, right? They all work for the same Zionists, the same elite, right? That run this world. It's all nothing but a game, right? I'm gonna play this quick. Sorry, so let's say if Kamala she wins, this gonna lead, this is gonna cause nothing but civil war, right? And if Trump wins, it's just gonna be even more confusion. But I think that they're gonna make her win, so that they could bring in more draconian measures, right? So it's a win-win, right? This is nothing but, it's gonna cause nothing but disorder, right? No order out of chaos, right?
But I think that if they're going to come in, they should be legal and not illegal. And I don't see why they're giving them all this money and everything like that when our people are the ones suffering for all this, for them coming in. I'm getting ready to be homeless. They're getting ready to sell my house because of the Haitians.
You think a Haitian will move in?
Yeah, they're coming Wednesday to look at it.
Actually?
You see that? So the average Edomite, they're upset, right? Here I live here in here in Canada, right? When you look in Toronto and Niagara Falls and Hamilton, all over Ontario, all over Canada, there's nothing but, you know, homeless Edomites that are strung out on drugs, you know, and they're down and out, man, right? And it's getting more severe. You're seeing more homelessness rising. There's over 200,000 homeless people, you know, that's documented in Canada, and which there's actually more, because there's people that are sleeping in their cars, you know. So there's probably all like 500,000 or 400,000 people, you know, that's homeless out here in Canada. So even America, right? You know, these Edomites are losing their power, right? Because these bankers, right? These global elite don't really care about their average brother, right? It's like they don't give a damn, right? And that's good for them, man, because basically, you know, these people that are in power are gonna lose their power as well, man. These elites, right? So
Yeah, and when they buy this house, we'll both be out here on the streets. We ain't got nowhere to go. We want to fix the income.
Are Haitians paying rent? Are they paying their bills? Are they being paid to live here?
They're being paid to live here. I don't see why they'd have to pay rent if they're being paid to be here.
Who's paying them?
The government. And that's our biggest issue too, is they're taking our schools over and they're running the Americans out of our own countries, it feels
so
like.
that's what they're doing, right? They're doing this like deliberate, right? And they're bringing all these other nations. You have these Indians, you have all these Chinese, you have all these damn nations that come here, and they get the American dream. So the average Edomite is catching nothing but hell, man. They're upset, right? And this is what they want, right? They want to cause you know, it's like civil war. And that's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be civil war. There's gonna be a race war, man. That's Micah 5 and I believe 10. I could get it, but I'm gonna play this quick.
This country has gone to hell. 12 motherfuckers live there, and there's another 7 or 8 live right here in this corner house, and 4 of them just moved in here. They ain't in there.
Do you think you'll sell the house to a Haitian family one day?
Hell no. I wouldn't give them motherfuckers the sweat off my balls if they was dying of thirst. I'm for real, man. I am.
The prophecy is speaking, man, and you know, you have the Haitians, you have, you know, all these, like, you have the Venezuelans, you have, you know, all these immigrants that's coming over, and they're setting them up, right? And basically the average Edomite, they're upset, and they don't want them in their cities or in their towns, and you know, and it's gonna cause civil war, man. All right, and this is what's gonna lead to you know, martial law and just order out of chaos, right? So they're gonna bring the chaos, then they're gonna bring in the order, right?
I'm sick of it. You know, I don't give a f- they put a Haitian in every. The landlord.
The guy's upset. Play this quick.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Lisa Hayes.
I'm gonna get you this scripture. Micah, the book of Micah. Prophet Micah, Micah 5 and 10. Sorry, Micah 5 and 7. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as a dew from the Lord, as the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. Right? So you know, there's gonna be racial tension, racial war. All right, and you know, the 2/3 is gonna get busy too. All right, the elect is gonna be saved as well. But some of us are gonna be martyrs. But but this scripture here, is gonna happen when basically that 2/3 is gonna have to stand up, you know, and fight, because there's gonna be a racial war, right? And they don't care if you're you know that these other nations don't care, right? So it's gonna be a racial war. So they're gonna have to unite. The remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts as of the forest, and the young lion among the flocks of the sheep, who, if he goeth through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver. So that's what's gonna happen, man. They see you see the like the Levites and stuff, like they're cutting the grass with the machete and all this stuff, right? Because you see when these Edomites run out of bullets or whatever, man, like they better be hands on. They better know martial arts, you know, and all that, because Jake, Jake is gonna stand up, man. All right, and there's nothing, and there's gonna be a lot of blood, right? In America, man, and it's what they want.
And I am a resident of Springfield, Ohio, and I'm also a registered voter. Okay. I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, and I'm a great-grandmother. I have family here in this town. It's the first time I've ever spoke at the commission meeting, and I'm going to try to make it a good talk with you. Okay, I would like to know how many of you sitting up there tonight go into the grocery stores here in the city, Walmart here in the city, to do your shopping. I'm going to tell you, 64 years old, and I don't know what kind of label you can put on this, but I'm going taking my cart down the grocery aisle, and I have 3 immigrants strapped across the aisle. Seen me coming, would not budge, wouldn't even, and I said, excuse me. Maybe they didn't understand what I was saying, but I'm sure they understood that I was trying to get through that aisle. So I have no recourse now but to bust through it. I'm not afraid to do so. I would like to see them have some common respect, some common decency. Do not try to bully your way through Springfield, Ohio. It's not going to work out well. I don't believe it will work out well at all. I have a 20-year-old granddaughter who works 2 jobs, pays city tax. I have a 23-year-old grandson who also pays city tax, and federal and state and all the other stuff. She works 2 jobs. She's pregnant. It took us 4 months to get Medicaid for that young lady, and she couldn't have any of her tests done. I had to come up with $150 for her very first doctor's appointment. It's $150. Then I'm told that when she does get the Medicaid, they'll back it up. Are they going to give me my $150 back? I doubt it. And I know that's not your problem. That's a state problem, and I will address them. I already have. The other thing is that I sat down and I decided I was going to start emailing some of the higher ups to the state. Started emailing them within one day.
Look and see that the Edomites are getting ready to go on a spree, man, right? Because right now there's a Jake, I believe he's from Chicago, but he was a truck driver and he was lynched, right, in North Carolina, right? So there's all kind of stuff going on, and they're lynching a lot of our people, man, Judah. Right, a lot of the Judite, they're being lynched, going to those going to these sundown towns, right? Our people are being lynched, right? So this is nothing but a recipe for disaster, man, and this is what they want. The average Edomite is catching hell, and their government is actually turning a blind eye. And they're basically bringing in these immigrants, and they're setting them up nice, and the average Edomite is upset, man. That's what's happening.
One day, they called me and said that they didn't have permission to talk to me because she's 20. I said, that's okay, she'll be home at 2. That morning, she received an automated phone call that she was covered by Medicaid since August 15th. All of a sudden, now she's covered. All of a sudden, now she can get the help. But we can't get through the doors of JFS to do anything. We can't get through it. The line is so long. And that's what we have done here in the city. We have just brought too many daggone people to come in here and be able to apply for free stuff. And here we are working, paying those taxes every week for what? What? So she can't get any help? So she can't get any help? So we can't get through the doors of Social Security so I can file for retirement? Doors are too, it's packed up there all the time.
So you're gonna have blue states, red states, right? And there's gonna be a civil war, and they're showing us in these movies like the Civil War that came out a couple months ago. What do you call that movie that came out as well? Leave the World Behind, right? So they're preparing your mind to get ready for a civil war, and this is what they're gonna lead. Like this is what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna play this quick.
We're trying to find out.
This is not, hopefully this video is not going to be thing, because it has has music in the background, right? This is not my content is not pretty much what do you call it? It's not monetized or whatever, so I'm just playing this for educational purposes. All right, so yeah.
We're trying to find out what's going on. There are all kinds of allegations out there.
Canada, the guy with the hat there, the fisherman type hat. He's from Canada, called Rebel News. So he's going to Springfield, Ohio, and he's asking them some questions, right?
We're trying to find out what's going on. There are all kinds of allegations out there, such as Haitian migrants capturing animals and even pets.
That's true.
It's true.
My neighbor's dog, my neighbor's neighbor, went over to his house crying because the Haitians had just moved in, stole 2 of his cats, and skinned him and ate them, and threw his skins back over the fence. They've got police reports on this shit. They steal the ducks out of Snyder Park all the time. There's no ducks. There's geese, but there's no ducks. They told all the ducks, and that's a proven fact. The police has already sat there, walked in a guy's house, had the swans and all the ducks hanging up in their kitchen. They didn't do nothing but give him $150 fine.
I don't know what the hell's going on, but it says that Levi and Simeon there. It says instruments of cruelty, right? I'm just seeing this here. It says branches being carved up for food by Haitian migrants. September the 8th, 2024. A local resident posted a photo of on Reddit on a man's with a goose in Columbus, Ohio. Right? So we don't know what the hell is going on. Right? But this thing's what's happening right now. Everything is happening. Everything is being roused up in the spirit, right? So these Haitian migrants or Levites, things is going on, right? And the average Edomite is scared, right? And it's gonna cause nothing but civil war. So we don't know what's gonna happen in the next couple months, but 2025 is gonna be a serious year, right? So with that, let us shall praise the duty Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakwadata, once the pass of great millstone, peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.